Man, I knew this was gonna happen.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show. One word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this story because I'm about to go live here very, very shortly to watch the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. But this is something that just stopped me dead in my tracks this morning as I was getting things ready. And I was like, you know what? We have got to talk about this right quick. Dave Chappelle got tackled on stage. That's all I can say. Dave Chappelle got tackled by a fan or an audience member at a Netflix is a joke show. I'm not joking. We need to take a look at this because this is some wild stuff, y'all. Man. And I guess the ongoing question is this Will Smith in full effect? Is it the Will Smith smack in full effect? And I'm going to have to say, I kind of think it is. I really do think it is. Let's get into this. Attacker armed with fake gun and a real knife is hospitalized after tackling Dave Chappelle during Netflix gig. Now, comic revealed he beefed up security when he after his after the onslaught of hate and backlash he's had from his Netflix specials. Obviously he made like $50 million off the Netflix specials that he did, and a lot of it, of course, a lot of things that he was saying was towards the trans community, or a good portion of these jokes were aimed towards the trans community. So of course, he gets tackled on stage because he's a very controversial stand-up comedian. Now we got to go into this, okay? I'm only going to go through the bullets because we got to look at the video, and I think that's good enough for me personally, okay? So the comedian 48 was performing at the Netflix is a Joke festival at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. A fan stormed the stage and tackled him during his set as Jamie Foxx and security intervened to detain him. So Jamie Foxx jumped in this biznai, jumped in the way to protect Dave Chappelle. So shout out to Jamie Foxx for, letting a helping hand. Real talk. Then sources said he was subjected to a barrage of punches and kicks, and he was later seen with a broken arm. The attacker, okay, the assailant, the person that was attacking Dave Chappelle. Even so, I want to say this too, really quick. Chris Rock was there too. Chris Rock was at the actual stand-up show. He was actually at the show, standing on the wings. That's the same thing with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was just chilling on the wings, watching the show from the wings backstage, and he saw Dave Chappelle getting attacked. So, of course, he jumps out of his way to help give a helping hand, which I do give Jamie Foxx some serious love for that. LAPD said the man with the fake gun, also loaded with a real knife inside. Although it was not known if he tried to use it. Chappelle was uninjured and continued to do his set, joking that the attacker was a trans man. I don't think he needed to make that joke, but it's fine. But he also went up to the microphone and said, "Was that Will Smith?" How fitting, right? How fitting. Chris Rock then performed and joked that the Joker was Will Smith following the Oscars Slapgate incident. Yes. I mean, this is absolutely crazy that this person out of nowhere goes off and tries to go off and attack Dave Chappelle. Of all things, like, why? Why? What's the purpose of this? Right? What's the purpose of doing that? So let's take a look at this video. This is insane, y'all. Real quick before I got to go back live here in a second. Boom! Down goes Frazier. And then everybody comes out. Boom. He tries to run away. And of course, they get him. Craziness, y'all. Absolutely knucking futs. Absolutely crazy. Let's take a look at this too. I mean, I don't know if the dude broke his arm or something, but it seems like maybe he had broken his arm or he's just uncomfortable sitting in whatever he's sitting. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems a little strange, don't you think? But there it is. Dude got tackled. Dave Chappelle got tackled, y'all. And let me tell you something real quick. I'm not surprised by this. Like I said, I knew something like this was going to happen. And clearly, Dave Chappelle would be the first person to get attacked like this after the wave of the Chris Rock, Will Smith smack seen and heard around the world. I knew people. Let's just be real. Controversial stand-up comedians are under attack. It is what it is. Let's be real. Stuff like this might become the norm. You want to know why? Okay. It's because Will Smith decided to get up out of his chair, walk across a stage, and smack another comedian in the face. This translates tremendously to the rest of the world. There are plenty of people out here that are seeing this and they're saying, wait, if he can do that, then I can do it too. And then next thing you know, these people get hurt. These stand-up comedians get hurt. Like I said, there's plenty of comedians right now that are so scared, absolutely scared of going on stage and cracking jokes, cracking little tiny jokes, because they're worried about getting something like this happening to them. They're worried about something like this, if not worse, happening to them. Now, from my understanding, maybe this guy broke his arm. I don't know. It looks like he's just uncomfortable and he's just got his arm out like this. But, I don't know. You know what I mean? All I know is from the videos and from what we're seeing right now. But this should be a cautionary tale for every single stand-up comedian out here. Yes, they went up and Dave Chappelle was like, was that Will Smith? And he made a joke about it. Chris Rock made a joke about it later on too. But at the same time, there's a little bit of seriousness that we all need to start taking, like all stand-up comedians need to start taking seriously, because some of these people out here are looking at what happened with Will Smith and they're seeing that if he can do it, then I can do it too. You have Will Smith, who is America's, favorite black guy. Okay. Will Smith, who is constantly loved and adored by millions worldwide. They're seeing him go up there and doing that. So that they're going to go off and do this. They're going to continue doing this thing. And it's going to get worse. Because for some odd reason, there was no repercussions given. No repercussions given. No punishment for what Will Smith did. So now other people are going to think that they can do stuff like this and get away with it. It's a really tough time right now for it's a tough time for stand-up comedians. Okay, guys? It's a tough time for stand-up comedians, and I seriously worry for all you guys out there that may have differing opinions, that have a microphone and get to talk and say what's on your mind and trying to spin it as a joke. Is this the end of this wave, or is this just the beginning? I don't know, guys. I feel like this is just starting to rev up. Now, I know Dave Chappelle is smart enough he said he beefed up security since the Netflix specials and all that because of his jokes towards the trans community. And wherever you stand on that's up to you guys. I've had many conversations about his comedy and his jokes and all that. But I will say, no comedian, no stand-up comedian deserves to get tackled on stage when they're just doing their job. I'm really worried that this will escalate into something worse for other comedians or for Dave Chappelle again, because that guy was successful. That was success. He got his hands on him. He at least got his hands on him. And also probably scared the hell out of Dave Chappelle a little bit. You know, his butthole puckered up a little bit. Let's keep it real. You're telling me he just shook it off like it's nothing? Come on. That woke him up just a little bit. So the man who tried to go after him succeeded. Now other people are going to see this. Other radical people that are willing to put their paws on other stand-up comedians are going to see this and say, well, if that's okay, if that was successful, then maybe I can be successful. And then down this dark, disturbing rabbit hole we go. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Do you think this is just the beginning, or are we wrapping up towards the end of this wave of the Will Smith effect? You know, it's a ripple effect, y'all. You throw a pebble in that pond, it causes a ripple. Is this just the start of the big ripples, or are we just seeing a little bit of the aftermath now? Like I said, I feel like this is just another example of why these stand-up comedians really need to keep their heads on a swivel when they're on stage. You just never know who's in the audience and who gets offended by what you say. So comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. All right. My thoughts and prayers go out to the team that are out there, to all you comedians out there that are standing up and throwing some jokes out. You know, just I guess you got to joke wisely now, which is unfortunate. But anyway, comment down below, hit that like button, and most definitely do not forget to crush that subscribe button. It'd be really, really appreciated. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial live. All right. See you soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.